Welcome back to the Daily Mix. At this time, it's very important to talk with someone about how you're feeling with everything going on. Evolve Counseling is here to help. Good morning, Dr. Elizabeth. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm telling you, I'm glad I have you here because I know a lot of people are needing to talk with somebody as we are going through this pandemic. Let's talk about what you do in your, of course, office and your business.
Sure. So I own a private practice in Gilbert. We have about 6 providers there, and we provide all types of mental health services, individual, couples, family, children, teens, the whole gamut of it. So prior to all this, groups and workshops and stuff like that as well, but currently more individual and family-based services.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, it's very important for people to actually see someone like you with everything that's going on, especially as we start to talk about going back to school, about the different adjustments. What are some of the things you can help people with at this time?
Yeah, so a big part of what we do is we're trying to provide some normalcy and connection for our clients. The social isolation has been incredibly hard on everyone, and so we're trying to help parents support their kids. We're trying to help partners support their families or their partners. And so a big part of it is that we're providing support. We're trying to help them normalize that everyone is going through it, everyone is experiencing it. And to try to stay present in the moment because it's so uncertain right now. Another part of what we do is we provide, my colleague Michael Klinkner and I, we do YouTube and podcast directly at this topic. So providing parenting advice and support on ways to get through it.
Yeah, because I think some people are kind of feeling a little weird having to talk like we're talking right now than in person, but you are saying that you are there for both ways, correct?
Yes, we are. So that is a big part of what we're priding ourselves on is that we have continued in-person services. And that's been really important for the connection. Again, going back to the social isolation, it's been really important that there's the normalcy of they can show up and they can connect with another human in person. But for the individuals who are not comfortable with that or at higher risk, or maybe they have cold symptoms that day, we also provide the telehealth option so that bottom line, you're not missing out on your services. You will be able to meet with your therapist.
Yeah, I think it's very important right now, especially when it comes to the kids and talking with them and seeing someone like a therapist. I think there's nothing wrong with it. Before, people were kind of embarrassed. But I think now, as you said, you have it where, you know what, you don't have to leave the house, so no one needs to know who you're talking with. And that's something you really want to get across to people, don't you?
Well, exactly. And we're trying to take the stigma out of that whether you're coming in just to process and to say just, but to process this the COVID and all of these changes going on, or it's something more trauma, anxiety, depression, whatever it is, that we are trying to take the stigma out of it, that really everyone has their story and everyone needs the support.
Yeah. All right. Where can people find out more about Evolve?
So you can find us, our website is evolvecounselingaz.com. We're also on Instagram at evolvecounselingaz, or you can check us out. The podcast and YouTube series is Evolve Counseling and Behavioral Health Services.
Great. So, Dr. Elizabeth, thank you very much for pretty much helping a lot of people at this time. I know that I'm one of them. I have nothing to shame that I do call to talk to, to make sure that things are working well in my mind and body. So thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.